Hi beautiful people, this is Archana with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming you all to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Today I'm bringing forth a reading for us to look at the energy in the twin flame dynamic in the month of January. So what is really taking place in the Divine Masculine Collective, the Divine Feminine Collective, and between the two? In the physicality, in the third dimension, and also in the fifth dimension. So what is taking place? Let's start. What is the twin flame energy in the month of January, angels? I just finished doing a general reading for the month of January. It is January 1st, so Happy New Year, my beautiful souls. I'm just about getting the January readings up and about. So I did see 2 Six of Wands energy in the general reading. If you'd like to just see a general reading, it would be very, very good. It says here poised. Poised. So I'm feeling more like a victory here. I'm feeling that you're set up for success. You are honoring your own self first and your journey. You're now hyper-focused on the other. Whether you are the Divine Masculine who's watching or the Divine Feminine watching. This is what I'm seeing. That is the energy that the viewer, you, is in. Is I am focusing on me, what brings me joy, what brings me happiness. That's what I want to focus on in this month. One says, express your love. There's attraction. What else do we have, angels? Healing family issues. And we have worth waiting for. So I do see in this month that as you are focusing on you, what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, being in your love energy, you feeling good about yourself, you're going to magnetize your twin to you. Because you are going to be looking so attractive. Why? Because you are without a care for the world. You are focusing on you. So I do see in this month, if there's been a separation and there has been this disconnect in communication, I'm seeing communication come in. I'm seeing communication come in because it's going to be very hard to resist you. Very hard. When you are in the I love myself. I love everything about my life. My life is a magnificent unfoldment. And I am of the stars and I am a star. That's what I'm seeing. So, and also I'm seeing for some of you in your twin flame journey, you're working with a lot of inner traumas, childhood traumas, traumas you held with your families. I am seeing father figure, things that took place. I'm also seeing rejection and abandonment. And some of you in your twin flame journey may not be yet in this place where you are completely poised and tapped and tuned in because you're working through these past wounds. Okay? So I'm seeing 2 different messages coming in. And for this, because this is what I'm feeling as one set of energy for some of you, and this is what I'm seeing as one set, is as these family issues and these inner child issues are being healed, working with, bringing light to them, note that this connection, that they're worth waiting for. Okay, there is divine timing that is at play in your twin flame journey right now. I'm definitely seeing 2 very, very distinct messages come forth. Oh, I love this. The message here from the universe is the key to prayer, for the ones who are putting out these affirmations and energies into the universe, is to forget what I think I need and allow the universe to guide you. Allow the universe to bring forth what you deserve and what your higher self has planned for you. I like that. That's so beautiful. Thank you, angels. I choose love no matter what. I'm seeing that you're choosing you. I am seeing you're choosing you in general relationships, in relationships with family, in any form of relationships. You are working on bringing love in situations. And as you do that, you are bringing forth your soul's light. I like that. Thank you, angels. So let's begin. Let's look at the energy of the Divine Masculine collective right now. What are the Divine Masculines? What's going on? Oh, I'm liking that. I did talk about healing family issues, right? And we got the Six of Cups, past memories, and definitely childhood. Feelings of connection. How they felt nurtured, or who they nurtured. And they're also wishing to experience that now. There's a growth. There is a growth that's taking place in their soul's light. There's greater wisdom that's coming in the Divine Masculine collective with these remembrances and connections with the past. I'm definitely seeing inner child. And it came, interestingly, in the masculine collective, I actually drew the masculine energies here. This is the King of Swords. There's a great amount of wisdom that I'm feeling in a lot of the Divine Masculine collective, that they have risen to a place where their past thinking has kept them trapped in certain cycles, and they're recognizing that. So they're rising up to take charge of their mind in this month. And this King of Swords is very intellectual, has got a handle on his or her mind, and knows when to speak the truth and when to spar, when not to spar. So I'm seeing with this express your love, they're contemplating on how I'm going to express this love that I feel for some of you, for some of the twin flame, in your twin flame dynamic. This is what I'm seeing is they're really contemplating how to come forward and communicate, because those feelings, as they're healing these family issues, they're healing this inner child, inner wound, inner divine masculine, inner divine feminine energy within them. They are remembering their connection with you and how you make them feel divine feminine. Let's see, there was one more message that came out. Wow, Temperance. There's a card of patience. So do watch my general January reading, because we did get the card of patience there. So I am seeing that they are bringing the light and the dark. They are facing their shadows. Divine masculine energy is that of a sun's energy, and the divine feminine energy is that of the moon. So I'm seeing that they are tapping into their intuitive side. They are healing that part, okay? So they can take hold of the excessives of the masculine energy. Yeah, right here. Do you see that? There's the sun's energy, which is the natural element for the masculine energy. Really kind of calm. I got it. I know when I need to take action. So I'm not rushed. So be patient. That's a message that I'm getting up here, is be patient. And what I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck is they are working towards their wish fulfillment. Okay? They're working towards what brings them happiness, what brings me joy. What is it that I want to be one more time free? Okay? This is the energy that I'm feeling for the Divine Masculine collective towards, right now, just general, in the month of January. This is where they're at-ish. Okay? Let's look at the Divine Feminine in January. What's taking place in the Divine Feminines in the twin flame dynamic? You are rocking the world. Okay. You are completely transforming. The first energy that I saw was the Empress, which is you. Very attractive, very sensual, very sexy, totally rocking it, because you are completely, I'm feeling with this energy, there is a complete shift that is taking place in this month for you. There is an ending of the old, and you're moving into a new cycle of you actually reflecting and being in this energy of the Empress. Okay? So this is the death card. This is the card of rebirth. This is the card of transformation. This is the card of coming out from the hermitage. This is the card of you really being you. Okay? Honoring yourself, honoring Mother Earth, nurturing yourself. You're the ultimate provider. You're the ultimate sensual being. You can create and recreate anything from ground up. You're the Empress. And you are surrendering to the complete divine feminine energy within you. Now let's look at what were those 2 mystery cards that are here for you in this month of January. 10 of Cups. Ultimate fulfillment. I showed you the 9 of Cups, right? For the divine masculine. You are on this rainbow bridge. There is a rebirthing that's taking place. You're poised for success. You are highly attractive right now, divine feminines. You are supercharged. You're going to be magnetizing a lot of people to you, not just your twin flame. I'm just telling you very honestly. You are supercharged right now, and your energy is going to magnetize so many people to you, so many opportunities to you, whether it is in your career, whether it's in your relationships, whether it is in yourself, because you are completely surrendering to the process. I love that in January. Let's see, one more card that had come out. Wow, I love this. Look at this, 10, death and rebirth, and the Empress. 10, death and rebirth, and the Empress. I'm repeating this message again and again because this is an ending. This is the 10 of Wands. In this month, you're going to finally recognize and release all those burdens that you've been carrying on. Okay, it is time for birthing. Okay, it's interesting because this card over here says death and rebirth, right? And look at this one in this particular deck. Look at this energy. There's the pregnancy of this world. There's the pregnancy of Mother Gaia. Okay? This gorgeous woman is giving birth to new ideas. This is birthing you. You're the heart of Gaia. You're connected to this heartbeat. So you are super attractive. And this is not physical attraction. Your energy is magnetic. You are glowing. You are glowing. You have this amazing glow because you love yourself and you know you're loved. You know the universe loves you. And the moment you released that burden, you could immediately see what brings me happiness and what is ultimate happiness for me. You're setting the tone, not just for this year. I saw 10 twice. I'm seeing for the next decade. I'm hearing next decade. 2021 to 2031. Yes, I did my math right. Decade. You are setting and entering a completely new you. The old divine feminine is gone. Lives behind. Do watch my general reading. I am going to make sure I edit that first and upload it, and I'll link it into here. It will help you. Watch that. It's just general, but it will help you to look at your finances and other relationships to see what I'm speaking up here. There is a brand new cycle. 2 endings, because I got world card up there. Wow, supercharged energy already. So let's look at a few more messages here in the twin flame dynamic. So what is the divine masculine's mind space towards this connection if they've connected with their divine feminines already? What is in their mind space? I feel like I saw 2 9s with the divine masculine collective. I saw the 9 of cups where I was showing you at the bottom of that deck. And I'm seeing here, you know, I feel like perhaps if you've connected with your divine masculine before, there might have been like a bit of a sparring there. And you've triggered divine feminines. You've triggered things in the divine masculine. So they're a little bit wary. Okay, they're a little bit wary. But then that was part of the journey. This is part of the journey because they're meant to bring in that healing. Okay. And also I'm sensing that for some of you, because this is like a general reading, for some of you I'm sensing with this 9 that they recognize who you are. They recognize that you're the divine counterpart and they're not willing to give up on this. Whatever it is that I need to do to fix this, I'm going to fix this. Okay, I am willing to go back deep within and face those wounds and bring healing to that. And they know you're worth waiting for. You're definitely worth waiting for. That's in their mindset. I got the 9. They've been quite wary of the past. They've really had a lot of woundings of the past. Okay, now we're moving like they're going to probably come in this month and talk to you about it. There's communication coming in. They want to come in and talk. What are they going to talk about? They're going to talk about the heartache. They're going to talk about the past heartache and heartache caused to you. I'm sensing that here. They're going to talk about the deep woundings of the heart. And now they're turning their back on this past energy that I have turned over a leaf. I am a new person. I am now building myself and rebuilding myself. This is the card of opportunity. This is the card of moving forward. This is the card of building towards a stability. They're still not in a stable energy. I'm just letting you know, Divine Feminines, I'm not picking up stable energy with this. Yes, communication will come in. But I want to remind the Divine Feminines that you are an Empress. That old cycle, you need to be able to put that burden down. You need to honor yourself first. Just because a masculine comes in, your Divine Masculine comes in and starts talking and bringing forth those lovely messages that you've always wanted to hear and wanting them to come to that, you have to allow for them to grow. And I don't mean at your level, but they need to come. The Divine Masculines need to rise up. With this King of Swords, they need to come up to become an emperor, okay? Can they provide for themselves and others? Can they rise into their role as a Divine Masculine, okay? The Divine Masculine collective is that of a protector, is that of guarding the fort, right? So that kind of an energy, a provider for yourself and for others around. Through a loving heart. That is the Divine Masculine energy within us. So when a quote unquote a female is doing that, she's tapping into her masculine energy. Okay, so I'm still not seeing stability here, just giving a heads up to the Divine Feminine collective in the month of January, but definitely conversations are coming up. What's going on in their heart space? Yep, apology, sorry, I want to talk, I want to make an offer, a peace offering. Can we begin afresh? We got the Page of Pentacles. All right. Let's look at maybe a couple of more things from the Divine Masculine collective in the month of January. Okay. Still, they really wanna break free from this impasse. All right, again, I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles here. Do watch, again, I'm going to say it, watch my general reading, because these were big themes that came up in that. So I'm seeing here for the Divine Masculine collective, they know that you guys are at an impasse. All right, the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, those who have connected, whether it was a separation, I definitely feel that you guys are in an impasse. They don't know how to proceed. They don't know how to bring forth that apology. They don't know how to bring forth a new beginning, okay? Because they have been working on this past, or they are going to begin to work on this past, right? Because you triggered a lot of past memories in them. Okay, and I'm thinking in this place, what I'm feeling here is not just the past memories of love, perhaps where they were abandoned, where they didn't feel loved. So they need to go back and bring that healing in so they can become whole, right? They need to rise up into their energy. Divine Masculines, if you're watching this, you need to rise up into your own energy as a emperor, strong, confident, go-getter, protector, right? So I am seeing that this is where the Divine Masculine collective is at. Is they want to manifest a brand new beginning for themselves and a brand new beginning in this connection. I see that here. And they're definitely looking at you. This is you, Divine Feminines. If you're watching this one, this is you, Divine Feminine, where you are independent. You are definitely very, very attractive. You're the Empress. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is the pre-Empress energy. All right. So they're looking to quote unquote match up. So Divine Masculines have to match up to that energy. All right. Because that's how it's an equal union. Right. So that is what I'm feeling with the Divine Masculines in the month of January is what's taking place with them. So let's look at the mind space for the Divine Feminines towards their divine counterpart. What's going on? Okay, let's see. Lots of cards have popped out. Yep. Sense of, we got the lack and abandonment. So I definitely feel there has been separation. There have been things that have taken place in the past within this connection where you have felt completely left alone, out in the cold, ghosted, mean things said, done. You know, you had to rebuild yourself. There was a lot of burdens that came up. But then again, that was the Divine Masculine triggering things that needed to be brought to healing within you, Divine Feminines, right? So I definitely feel that's what it happened. And this is the energy that I'm picking up. There could have been other situations that were involved in your connection. that were interfering and that brought in this sadness. I mean, I don't like to call it like a third party situation, but yes, it could be their own traumas, past traumas. It could be a connection where they were already involved in that really created that lack. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, so there was a lot of negativity that got created. Okay, that created a lot of burdens in your life, divine feminines. And in this month, there is a complete birthing. This is the Empress energy. You are going to embody this, perhaps by the end of the month. Lovers, you know, you're going to be making a big choice. I'm not feeling, even though this is like a twin flame reading, I'm not feeling that you're seeing that the person that you know right now is your twin flame. But you trust that your divine counterpart is going to come to you, that this is a divine journey that is protected. There is a big decision. Today, the Lover's card is feeling like a decision to me. Okay? It is feeling like you will be making a decision in this month about your twin. About the person you have perceived is your twin. Okay? We will leave it at that. And we got the Three of Pentacles. I feel like in this month, divine feminines are more focused on what brings me joy. Okay, we saw the Ten of Cups. And in my general reading, we had the Queen of Cups as the overall energy. What brings me happiness? What is emotionally fulfilling for me? We got 2 threes here, all right? So threes are about building with our emotions here, with our higher self, with the divine self. So I call it the Christ consciousness. I call it working with the divine energy, right? That's, to me, is Trinity. They're coming together, okay? 2 polar energies coming together with the workings, with the hand of God. That's what I always see as 3. So I'm seeing 2 threes here. So this is, I'm feeling in this month, the divine feminines, you're going to be focusing a lot on your work and on yourself. This, I'm not feeling that you are focused on the divine masculine collective. Now, let me give you, throw in another thing in the mix. For some of you, you may be repeating a certain cycle. If you're not ready to be poised up there, there's certain cycles and you may linger this energy on, but that's going to be your choice. You're going to be given this opportunity. This choice will come in. This person will come in. And it's not necessary the person that you connected with was your twin. It could have been that it felt like a twin, but it was definitely a divinely guided connection that you have with this person that you're thinking about, that you've connected with. I feel that this was a divine connection. Definitely a soulmate energy is what I'm picking. Whether it was positive or negative, it was meant to trigger healing in you. Okay? This was definitely a divinely guided connection that you had. Okay. Now, it is going to be your choice because you are now the Empress. And I'm going to leave it at that because this is gorgeous energy, divine feminines. You are now you're closing out some cycles in your life, definitely in this month. You are definitely tapping in and embodying and rising up to your true element as an Empress. Now it's going to be up to you what you decide to do in this connection. That's going to be up to you. I'm not going to pull in, this is what you must do, this is what the Divine Feminine Collective is going to be doing. How can I decide that for you on what you will be doing? Let's look at some messages for the Twin Flames. I'm going to pull the messages that I'm being guided to right now. So let's look at the messages that have come in for the Twin Flames. See how it resonates for you. This message here is, I'm thinking of you. At this very moment, your love fills me with light and I love you. So definitely whoever you've connected with is a soul connection. Whether they are meant to be and embody the Twin Flame energy and be with you in the physicality, time will tell. So this message is, let there be closeness between you, but give each other the space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. And that's where I talk about in my general reading about boundaries. I do see that the Divine Feminines, you'll be drawing strict boundaries. of what is allowed, what is not allowed. I did see obsessive energy. I did see narcissistic energy. But that's okay. I'm not going to attach a positive or a negative to it, because that is triggering healing. It's triggering healing. Yes, there's closeness, but then where is your independence here? Where is the space for you to grow? So for each one of you, divine feminines and divine masculines, you're going to need to kind of let this message simmer in this month. And definitely, again, I'm going to say, please watch my general reading, because the card opportunity came in, and this one is here too. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. All these messages are applicable to both the divine feminine and the divine masculine, not necessarily a message coming from one to the other. These are messages coming from the universe for the divine masculine and the feminine collective. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whatever it is you're trying to bring healing in, create room. That old pattern must go. You know, how long do you want to hold on to the hurt, the loss, what didn't happen, and allow yourself to live in the now? 2020 has taught us a lot about that. There have been a lot of losses that have taken place in 2020. So allow now, and as this new cycle in this new solar year in January, allow new opportunities and possibilities. So the only thing you're going to take away when you pass away from this world in the physicality, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. I choose love no matter what. So if some of you are divine feminines, if some of you are closing the door on this, if this love is meant to come to you, if this is a true twin flame connection, trust me, it will take place. If not now, there will be another door that's going to open. Perhaps you're meant to focus and grow in other areas and not together with this person at this time. So worry not. Choose love no matter what. So if you're choosing to end a relationship, to end a physical connection, and I don't mean like as in an actual sexual connection, but I'm talking about is if you've been communicating on again, off again, oh my God, this, that kind of energy, just allow love and let it kind of dissipate. Choose you. Okay, choose the love that you have shared, choose how you have grown with this person, and then choose you right now. This is what I'm seeing for the divine feminines and for the divine masculines. It is time. You must speak up of the past. If there's been past hurt that you have caused the divine feminine, speak up, clear out that karma for you. That's how you grow. That's how you grow stronger in wisdom and in your own energy. Acknowledging where you made a mistake doesn't make you less of a divine masculine. It makes you more of a divine masculine. Okay? Is there any other message that I missed? Yes, let's look at this one. This was the last message that came in. Let's look at this. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you do not like are also your own reflection. So this year is going to show a lot of mirroring. So if there was obsessive energy on one side, it definitely existed in you too. Okay, so if there was a sense of lack in your energy field here, divine feminine, that was reflected back in them too. Okay, so allow for whatever you're projecting onto others is also existing onto you. So choose love. That's a big message that's coming in. I'll pull final messages from the Love Oracle and see the messages of love wishing to come forth in the month of January for the twin flames. Release, radical acceptance, all right? Release what happened in the past, whatever triggered, whatever negativity that was caused. I'm definitely picking that up. Perhaps, there was a lot of stuff that was done. You, divine feminines, you're getting into this Empress energy. Release that. And divine masculines, whatever has taken place in your past, in your family, in your other exes, in your other relationships you have had, it is time for radical acceptance and surrender and let go, so you can come into wholeness and you can draw this beautiful twin flame love to you. Chemistry, yeah, you do definitely feel there is strong magnetic attraction between the twins, for sure. So some of you, this is your true twin. You do. You definitely feel that. And for some of you who have not felt this chemistry, well, your twin flame's coming. As you enter divine feminines into this Empress energy, you're going to attract your true partner to you. As I said, true partner to you, destined partnership. So 2 messages. For some of you, this is the destined partnership. And for some of you, as you close this door, as you're choosing you, you will know your situation. This may have been mirroring of seeming like a twin flame, but they helped you grow. It felt so intense. There was a lot of chemistry and there was a lot of mirroring that took place. So it may have felt like a twin flame connection. So forget the labels of twin flame or soulmate or he said, she said, let that go. That was destined. That was destined. Now, for some of you, Divine Feminines, if you're choosing to close the door on this connection for now, I do feel a faded connection is coming in for you. And when I'm seeing this partnership, I'm going to do, in the next week or so, I'll do a February reading. And I feel like it's going to open up in February. I do see that. The month came up in my consciousness as I was seeing this destined partnership. You may meet somebody new in this time. Let's see. Yep. So this one talks about don't dismiss the red flags here. So don't go back into the sweet talk of the person coming in because it felt like you had the great chemistry and it seemed like there was mirroring. It was a destined partnership. It was a destined connection for some time. I told you, you will be making a choice. I feel you will be making a choice about this person that you have connected with. 1000%. 1000% I'm sure it's coming up for you. Now, what you decide is going to be totally up to you. I'm not going to even get into that. And I have talked a lot about obsession and obsessive energy. I do feel that here in the masculine energy, I picked that up. I picked up narcissistic, obsessive energy. Okay, and that is also a lesson for them. That is also a lesson for the divine masculine, how to release that hold. Okay, perhaps they've never had that kind of love and they don't want to let the divine feminine go because they feel a strong magnetic chemistry. They feel that this is a faded connection, so they don't want to let you go because there's someone is very, very obsessed in this connection. And this may not be for all of you, but I do feel that. But you have to understand that this connection has come about. Yes, I told you that this I felt is a soulmate connection. This was definitely a destined connection that came in. Destiny brought the two of you together because there was a deep spiritual lesson that each one of you, as you triggered one another, perhaps you played the twin flame game, if I want to put it that way. You played this twin flame game for some time where there was like massive mirroring within this connection because it was meant to be a strong spiritual lesson. I feel some of you will be breaking away from this part. I definitely feel that very strongly. So don't dismiss the red flags. Look back again. Okay, are you being obsessed with that person? Like, oh my God, if yes, we had this amazing connection and look at all, I have this whole thing and maybe if I let them go, I will be alone. Divine Feminines, this is what I'm picking up for you, is you are in that Empress energy. There is a death and a rebirth taking place. Please, have a look at that. See, does this honor you? Does this situation honor you? What is, and this is the integrity card. Does this align with what you value? Do you value that? How much do you value yourself? Does this person value you to where you are? Or do they need to grow more and show more? Okay? I feel like there has been an imbalance in this connection. This was definitely a fated connection. This definitely feels like a twin flame connection, but may not have been a real twin flame. Perhaps you're going to be drawing in your true twin flame. Okay? Because I feel like there was an imbalance. Balance needs to be restored in this connection. Okay? Understand that everything happens for a reason and release it. And for some of you, it would be that, yes, now I feel this energy that's come in, this twin flame is now risen up to where they are. I recognize and see that, and I am a changed person, and both of us are now going to begin something new. That is for each one of you. But I strongly feel for most of you, the big energy that I'm feeling here is, I don't want to call it like a breakup. I feel like the divine feminine is going to choose herself or himself, whoever is the holder of the divine feminine energy. You're definitely choosing you, divine feminine. And I feel like you're going to be releasing this past person you've connected with. who felt like a very strong soul bond, soul connection, strong magnetic chemistry like never before, passionate, it was just like, whew, fire, passion. It's intense. So it has to be a twin flame connection, right? I feel like there are things there. Go back and have a look at it. Go back and have a look at the things that have taken place in that connection. And where do you stand? So that's a question I will leave you with. Where do you stand? There was a spiritual lesson, twin flames, in this connection. Where do you stand now? That's up to you. So I sent you love, I sent you light. I'll do more of these readings as I'm guided to. So do take care, and may this beautiful love within your heart for each one of you, divine masculines and feminines, manifest in the most positive and the uplifting way possible. So love and light to all of you. This is Archana.